welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. My name is Laura, and this is my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love forecast for the sign of Leo. This is your June love forecast for 2016. I'm very excited. I have a quick announcement, and as you can see, things are a little bit different here, just in terms of my tarot cloth is new, and we really are going into June. We really have a lot of new energy at our disposal. We've been dealing with a lot of retrogrades, Mercury being in retrograde, Mars being in retrograde. A lot of us dealing with energies from the past and releasing those energies, releasing people from the past, and sort of coming to terms with our new lives. And so I really feel June is filled with a lot of light and purpose for us as we set off into the summer months in the northern hemisphere. We are going into summer. There will be a summer solstice towards the end of June. So there's a lot of new energy, positive energy coming in for all of the signs in June. And to sort of celebrate this change in energy that I'm feeling and that I'm sensing, I'm changing things up a little bit as well. I will not be using the runes during this reading. I will bring them back at a later date. Instead, I'm going to be looking at pulling an oracle card. This is the Oracle of Mermaids Oracle deck. I will be pulling or drawing a card for you at the beginning of the reading, and that card will have a great deal of energy that we can refer to throughout the reading and then revisit at the end of the reading. Now, the primary deck that I'm going to be using is the Anna K Tarot, which I received a couple weeks ago, and I've been employing ever since. I really like this deck, so I'm going to continue using it as the primary deck in your reading this month. And then for clarification, I've been working with my little Italian oracle cards. These are the Vera Sibilla Oracle deck. So I will be using those for clarification on any court cards that come up, or possibly other cards that need clarification during your reading. Okay, so I hope that sounds good, and let's get started with your reading, Leo. Hi there, Leos. Let's pull an oracle card for you. This is for your love forecast for June, and this is for all my Leo suns, Leo moons, and Leo risings, and those on the cusp of Leo. Spirit, please show me an oracle message that will be of great importance to Leo this month with regards to their love lives, with regards to their healing, with regards to them going on their highest spiritual path forward. What will be for Leos? What will be important for Leos to keep in mind and to meditate on and to guide them? Please show me a message, Spirit. I'm being drawn over here. I'm going to pick this card right here. Freedom. It says independence, self-determination. This is my little freedom mermaid. She's kind of the rebel in the oracle deck of the Oracle of the Mermaids. A lot of fire energy around her, as you can see. Very independent, very fiery mermaid. She kind of has a rock and roll feel about her, so I'm digging it. I'm digging it all the way. I am a Leo myself, so I really love to get that card. It's just great, especially going into June. I love the energy. Great, so let's proceed with your tarot reading, Leo. Calling on the energy of all my Leo suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. Spirit, what will be true for Leo with regards to their love lives for the month of June 2016? What will be the messages and energies that are important regarding Leo and their love lives for the month of June 2016? This is for my Leo suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. This is a general reading and will not resonate with everyone. For the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, please do come get a private reading with me. I cannot stress that enough. This reading will resonate with some more than others. Check your rising and moon sign if you do not resonate with this particular reading. Spirit, whoa, something just took my breath away there. It's almost like I couldn't talk. Spirit, what will be true for Leos for the month of June 2016 with regards to their love lives? Calling in the energy of all my Leo suns, moons, and risings. What will be so for Leo with regards to their love lives for the month of June 2016? All right, we got the 10 cards down. So, I have my little oracle deck here, which we'll be using, like I said, for clarifications where needed. Let's turn over your cards. Okay, in your present situation, you have the 6 of Swords reversed. What crosses you is the 9 of Swords. What comes below you is the Queen of Swords reversed. What comes above you is the Knight of Swords reversed. In your recent past, you have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. In your near future, you have the 4 of Rods reversed. In the position of how you see yourself, you have the Page of Rods reversed. In your environment, you have the High Priestess reversed. Your hopes and fears are the Emperor reversed. And your outcome is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so a lot of reverse cards here. Actually, almost all the cards are reversed except for the crossing card. So let's take a look at what's going on for you, Leo. In your present situation, you have the 6 of Swords, and it is coming up reversed, which tells me that there are some issues with healing from a past psychological trauma. This can also just represent trouble moving on from something from the past. It is a mental energy that I'm getting. And so for some of you Leos, the energy going into June for you, and this is a significator card, is one of leaving the past behind and trying to move on, right? Trying to move past old psychological trauma. But there's a little bit of stagnation there. And remember, this is a love reading, so we are talking about matters of the heart here. For some of you, it's almost like a reluctance or an inability to either travel forward or to move forward in some area of your life. I feel like this is with regards to mental energy. You're kind of stuck in some sort of loop here is what I'm getting. Also with the crossing energy being the 9 of Swords, this is like a lot of, again, a lot of mental energy, worry, anxiety. And so your challenge is to overcome, you know, a lot of these mental worries and anxieties, you know, this is like this, you know, a lot of sleepless nights and just worrying about things. So I know some of you Leos, you just worry so much, you care so much and you worry so much about your loved ones. But really what I'm seeing here is you need to move on. You need to move forward in your path of healing and not look back. You know, this is going from choppy waters to calmer waters. So some of you are really going to need to focus on your healing in June. And your challenge is to overcome this anxiety, this worry, this tendency to kind of go over things in your brain about 1,000 times and to overanalyze things and just to worry so much about them. Now, I'm being drawn to what puts you here, which is in your foundation, you have the Queen of Swords reversed. So do you feel like some of you, this can represent another person. It may also represent some part of your energy. The Queen of Swords reversed, this is my someone who has cut someone out of their life or broken up with someone card. So it may also represent an air sign, but Now, when she's reversed, this person can be excessively cruel or harsh, or even bend the rules to kind of fit their own, desires, to fit their own needs. But I do see here that you may have broken up with someone or let someone go, and now you're just having some issues moving forward from that. But it could also represent, you know, quitting a job. It can represent a lot of different things. But, you know, she is a feminine energy, and when she's coming up reversed, it does tell me that you broke up with someone or let someone go. You cut them out of your life. And now your challenge is really not to worry about it, to kind of just move on. You need to move forward. Now is the time to do that. Remember, tarot readings tell us what we need to know, not what we want to know. Okay, so just please do keep that in mind. And this oracle message, which is extremely powerful, which does talk about independence and self-determination, this freedom, this is something that's very important to you, Leo, this month. And so let's just not forget the bigger picture here. Okay. Now, in your recent past, you have the Six of Pentacles reversed. This is absence of generosity, feeling like, you know, you've already given a lot of your time, of your money, of your energy, of your affections. And I would say, like, you know, this extends 1 to 2 weeks into the past. It could go further than that. This is, for a lot of Leos, kind of just withholding affection, or withholding, just not being generous, just not feeling like doling it out on other people. Maybe you felt like in the past you've given a lot and haven't gotten a lot in return. And so, you know, I'm not surprised that this energy is coming up for you. Here we have someone who is like a beggar, and they're receiving money or receiving gifts from this wealthy couple. And it's an act of generosity. It's an act of love. And when it's reversed, it just tells me that some of you have been very selfish, or have needed to be more selfish because you felt like, you know, I've given a lot of myself to all of these different people. Some of you, it was just in one relationship, and you didn't really feel like that love and attention and affection and generosity was really returned to you. So this is you kind of being like, you know what, I'm not going to go there. I need to give myself love and affection first. I need to be selfish for once. I need to kind of be selfish and withhold a little bit of that love for myself. So I don't think that it's a bad card, but I do think that in order for you to kind of open up again and begin to give of yourself, you are going to need to move past a lot of psychological pain. There are things that maybe you haven't let go of in your head. Like you keep going over the same sort of scenario over and over again, and it's causing a lot of anxiety and worries and fears for you. I am going to look at some of these cards here because I'm just kind of interested in what's going on in the inner cross here. Spirit, can you clarify for me the Six of Swords reversed, crossed by the Nine of Swords? What is it that my Leos are having trouble moving past psychologically? And then also, what is it that they are faced with in terms of worries? You guys have been dealing with this Nine of Swords energy for like a couple months now. And so, okay, Denari, which is money. Okay, so money is part of the picture, finances. Viaggio, which is like travel. It can represent vacation, a vacation. It can represent someone who is on the move, someone who's traveling, a traveler. And then Presente de Pietra Preciosa, which is a present or a gift. So here we look at we're looking at the past, present, and future. You know, you might have had money is part of the picture, as is this gentleman who is, this can represent your energy, someone who is on the road a lot, or someone who's traveling, or maybe even wants to be traveling, someone who wants to be free to travel. And then there's a gift coming in, which this can represent money, it can represent you know, anything of value. So it looks like there is something coming in there for you. If you're worried about receiving it, or if you're worried you're not going to get it, you know, I do see something very, very, a presentation or a present coming to you, a very precious gift, whether that's of someone's time, energy, affections. You know, I can't tell you that, but I will say that when you move forward, you know, you have other things coming towards you. Let's see. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse, because like I said, this can represent another person, like a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini that has cut you out of their life. Or it can represent your energy and maybe you have let someone go, Leo. And that's why you're having trouble moving forward, okay? Spirit, can you clarify for me the Queen of Swords in reverse? Dottore. Okay, this is a professional, someone who takes care of people, can represent a psychologist, psychiatrist, or other kind of doctor. Okay, a reunion. Okay, some kind of reunion there. And then disgrazia, which is like a tower situation. So I do feel like this, maybe this was a relationship with someone where someone was taking care of the other person, or even there was some kind of professional relationship here. Someone is sick and someone is taking care of that person. But then there's like this reunion, so it looked like everything was going fine. And then we have the disgrazia, which is, you know, disaster, things going up in flames, and just complete, you know, like a demolishing of whatever structures were there, whatever relationship was there. So yeah, something happened. It was sort of like a tower situation where it just kind of went up in flames for you, Leo. And that is what puts you here with the Six of Swords reversed. Again, this could have happened in the recent past. Some of you it's happening now, and some of you it's going to happen later. But, you know, it's important for you to heal from whatever that was psychologically. Now, I am getting in your manifest position, this is in your conscious level during June, your thoughts and your feelings. You have the Knight of Swords reversed. Again, I'm getting an air sign here. This may be someone you're thinking about. I'd say that, you know, the Knight of Swords is someone who's very impulsive. He doesn't really think before he speaks. If this is your energy, if this is what you're trying to manifest, you know, I would just caution you to slow down, and also, you know, just watch your words, watch your behavior, watch your attitude. And if this is someone else you're thinking about, you know, I don't have many nice things to say about him. I just feel like he's kind of, you know, he's insensitive. One, he's not a very sensitive person. I don't think this person has a great depth of emotion, and I don't think that he really has your best intention. So let me get some more clarification. A message, either positive or negative. Love, and then allegrezza al cuore. So you might have received some kind of message from this person, positive or negative. Love is part of the situation. You may be thinking about love with this person, or maybe this guy is just smitten by you, and maybe he's just bad news. And then I had the allegrezza al cuore, which is the festivities and happiness and good times coming up in the future position. So maybe some of you are getting thinking about some news you got from someone. Maybe this person, you're thinking about, okay, that maybe there's potential there. I do feel like in the future, you guys are going to have some kind of party, some kind of festivity. There are 3 people pictured here. So, you know, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's more than one person is involved in the situation. And that's why you're thinking you need to hold back a little bit with this person, and maybe think before you speak. And maybe there's just, you know, because when he's upright, this is like, yeah, going for it. You know, this is, let's do it. This is goal-directed activity. And when it's reversed, I can also say like you're holding back. You're thinking I don't know if I want to go forward with this guy so fast, or this person, you know, you're thinking maybe this person is a little bit too Speedy Gonzalez for you, and you need to kind of, you know, hold back a little bit. But at the end of the day, I do see a message coming in. There is love there, and there are good times for you. So it would be worthwhile to pursue that for what it is. And it could be an air sign again, like a Libra, Aries, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I don't know why I keep wanting to say fire sign energy. In your near future, you have the Four of Rods reversed. So this is like the second or third week of June, the middle of June. Disruptions around your home, Leo. Something is not right. I feel like either you are leaving for more freedom, you want more freedom in your relationships. This is you, maybe some of you are relocating and your house is just, you have everything in boxes. Or maybe there's something going on around your foundations with your family. This can be issues with, you know, that foundation, your home, your family, what you consider to be your stable environment there. So just something to look out for. I feel like we have a lot of court. We have another court card coming up here. I could clarify this, but the most important thing to know is that there may be some issues around your home life, or one of you leaving the home for more freedom. So one of you wanting more freedom. Maybe in your relationships, it's you. You know, you are coming up with the freedom card here. So Leo, maybe you are wanting more freedom. And that's why with the Queen of Swords reversed, there's this kind of desire to kind of cut yourself off from something or someone and kind of move away, or move out. I hate to say that. In the position of how you see yourself, you have the Page of Rods reversed. I feel like you guys are frustrated about something. I'm getting like a heavy, like I'm like frustrated energy, like there's some news that you're like anticipating and it's not coming. I'm going to put down some more clarifiers. This is how you see yourself in June. Really, he or she can kind of be a little a brat. Is what I want to say. Let's take a look. Okay, so Speedy, someone who is waiting, wondering, wishing, just hoping on a star. Okay, the Emaneo, which is nuptials, and La Mica. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, you're waiting, like see this little ship here, you're waiting for things to kind of progress or for a message to come in. You're like, when is it going to arrive? Okay, and then in the present, you've got this commitment coming in. This is the nuptial. This little flame represents the flame of passion. Someone's putting a ring on the finger. I feel like you do get a proposal of some sort. Some of you are going to get some kind of commitment this month. It is coming in. And then you have La Mica. This is the friend. This is someone, a confidant or friend, someone you can trust. I am getting a female energy here, so it's not all bad, Leo. It's not all bad at all. Now in your environment, you have the High Priestess reversed. This may also be how your significant other is viewing you or dealing with you. I don't think they view you as not using your intuition, or your higher self is not responding to you. You know, how they're dealing with you. You know, the High Priestess reverse is someone who doesn't listen to their intuition. So make sure you are listening to your intuition. There's a little voice. Make sure you're listening to that. I don't know what this is. It's in your environment. It could represent someone in your environment who is really just detached from their higher self, who's really detached from their intuition, who has a lot of trouble blocking out all of the noise around them. So just make sure it's not you. And if it is someone else, I don't know. I would say there may be nothing you can do about that person. If they're not listening to their intuition and you just got a bad feeling about them, then just stay away from them, you know, then just keep your space. in your hopes and fears, you have the Emperor reversed. This is like chaos. This is like chaos. So this is someone losing their temper or like boundaries. The boundaries are not there. Someone's stepping on your boundaries, Leo. I'm just focusing on the checkerboard here and just upside down. You know, what I was saying is I'm focusing on the checkerboard here, and this is a strong masculine energy. And I think your fear is like some loss of control, or maybe your temper taking over, or someone else who could be a strong authority figure who kind of lacks any kind of notion of boundaries, and then maybe like stepping on your feet a little bit. So you're fearing this kind of archetype. This isn't a larger energy though. Like as an emperor, it's a strong, someone like a very strong male energy I'm getting, and someone who could have a lot of authority, you perceive as having authority over you. And there's a lack of boundaries here with this energy. So your fear, and this is just a fear, it's not going to happen, is that someone is going to like, you know, step on your toes, you know, cross your boundaries, not listening to the rules, because you have some rules here. And like I said, in your environment, there's someone who is not listening to their intuition, who is viewing you and dealing this way, viewing you and dealing with you this way. And so your fear is that, you know, some boundaries are going to be crossed here. So you want to maintain your boundaries, right? You want to make sure that whatever these disruptions are around the home, whatever you're feeling frustrated about, it's all coming, it's all connected, okay? It's all connected. Maybe there's someone that you let go and you are like still trying to move on from this person, and you're afraid they're going to come back, and you've really been withholding affection from this person and trying to move on, but you're really worried about it at the same time. All of the clarifiers, like you need to pay attention to those as well, because those are like the little mini stories that are going on. So the clarifiers are actually very helpful to me, because it's letting me know that there are some really positive things happening for you, and you just need to, yeah, just if you're afraid of your boundaries being stepped on, or things being out of control around the home, or just someone losing their temper, it's just a fear. It's not actually going to happen. Now your outcome is funny, because you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this is like a missed opportunity, or someone, this could represent like a rejection of some sort. For some of you, it will be a delayed new beginning. There is a new beginning coming for you. Let me see if I can get some more clarification on that. My Ace of Pentacles reverse is my rejection card. Someone is rejecting something. Now, Pentacles being a new beginning. So some of you are delaying some new beginning from happening. It is going to happen, but maybe you just need more time. Some of you may need more time to heal. And some of you are not ready yet. Some of you are not ready yet. Let's take a look. Gran Signore, this is a man of society, someone who is very senior, very well-to-do person, okay? La Leggerezza, this is lightness, transparency. It can represent sexuality or sex itself, okay? And then La Vecchia Signora, which is the old woman. Okay, so I sometimes do interpret this. This is a funny card. The old woman can just be like someone who feels really old. Someone who just like takes on this feeling of just being like, I'm an older person, an older, wiser person. It can represent someone's grandmother or an older woman. But in between these two people is La Leggerezza, which is beautiful. And so I absolutely do feel like you guys do have a new beginning coming to you. It's a little delayed. It may be a little bit delayed, but overall you should be ending the month quite nicely. And I do see the butterfly as like a symbol of freedom here, as like a symbol of metamorphosis, as change. And going back to this card, for some of you, it's all about spreading your wings. You know, some of you really do want freedom, more freedom in your love lives, freedom to be who you want to be, to act like you want to act, and to free yourself from these negative thoughts. So for some of you, it is, I do see new beginning coming for you. It's a little bit delayed at the end of June, but at the end of the day, this month of June for you is all about freeing your soul, freeing yourself from whatever this oppressive situation was. You definitely, some of you let someone go, or someone had let you go. And it's going to be important that you stay positive with your thoughts. And I feel like some of you are waiting for a message to come in and are just afraid of like your boundaries. Okay, Leo, we are at a time. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you off with much love and light and blessings for a wonderful month of June. Take care.